Hey guys, Crystal here from Elite Hair Care USA. You guys here. So my client here, if you guys don't recognize her, she is in and is steadily growing her hair out. So you know we are in the holiday season, and she wants something different for the holidays while her area of balding is direction of growing out. So it's no longer bald. It actually has a filled in completely, and now it's just hair to grow out, and that's really it. So we are going to do an alternative style for the holidays for her, where it will allow her to have weave on top and then all of her hair be out on the bottom. So what I'm going to do is I am going to actually lift the camera up so you guys won't see me majority of this video. Why? Because I want you to be able to see what I'm doing. There we go. In regards to my client here. So I hope everybody can see. So what I've done so far is she got a fresh relaxer today. We also did a color on her. This is where her balding spot is. That is no longer bald, actually. Is it bald anymore?
No, it's not.
A whole patch of hair there. So it is completely filled in. The only thing we're waiting on is for that area to now grow out. So instead of her doing the style that we normally do, she said she wanted something different for the holidays because I won't see her until after the holiday anyway. So what I did was I molded this area using gel, and then I put a end paper over it, and then I put what you call Grow Protect or liquid cap on top of that. So this is what the liquid cap looks like. It's like a silicone shell that is over an end paper, and the end paper is over the area that is also gelled down. So there's 3 levels of protection because we're going to be using glue to add that hair in the top area. So I'm using some bundle hair to do this service for her. What I did was I split a track into 2 pieces because you want it to be or to mimic her hair, and you don't want it to be like a hump on the head, okay? So I'm going to be using 30-second glue, okay? I know for those of you out there, oh my gosh, she's putting glue on her. Is it going to touch? There is nothing to touch because she has 3 levels of protection right now over her hair. She has the gel, the end paper, and then the liquid cap over the end paper. So this white part that you see here, that is actually the end paper, okay? And then why it's so shiny is because I used the protective shield on top of that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and apply or start applying the tracks. I'm able to put the glue directly on the spot because it's already protected. So the glue is going to dry and it won't even seep through because there's too many levels of, or too many barriers of protection for it to seep through, okay? So I am going to start right here. And for this to work, the track has to be very thin. That's why I split the weft, okay? And it also needs to be the texture or mimic the texture of your client's hair. So I am using bundle hair. Her hair is already fine textured, and this hair actually mimics fine texture anyway. So it worked. And then I'm not going to make it too full. I want to make it just like she just had hair there. Okay, that's the goal for this. This is just an alternative temporary style. This style can only stay on for no more than a week to 2 weeks. Why? Because you did put something over that area, and this is a very temporary style. This is not a permanent fix, nor will it ever be a permanent fix. But because it's the holidays, guys, you want to look different sometimes, and there's nothing wrong with that. We're not interrupting our hair care regimen, okay? It's not going to do her any harm by allowing this temporary style for something different. So for those glue maniacs out there, I am absolutely using glue to do this. Okay, so that is the first track that I split, or the first split track, and then I'm gonna go ahead and finish it with this one. The glue dries really quickly, so I don't want to put too much too fast. It is 30-second glue. If I wasn't actually talking, I probably would have been finished by now anyway, but because I'm trying to give direction at the same time, that's how it works. And then keep in mind, you don't want to make it too full because it needs to blend well with her hair at the same time. All right. None, Leisha. You didn't miss anything. The 12 days of Christmas sale starts today, though. So today's sale is the Goddess, the Growth Elixir is 25% off, but it hasn't been updated yet. So you guys will get an email about it. So don't stress about it just yet. But for the next 12 days, we'll be doing a promotion each day on a different product. So, and that's for the next 12 days up until Christmas when our new releases are launched. Could you show some hair frontal disguises? I don't do frontals because that's not a disguise. That's actually a problem. That creates the problem. After a while, you do too many frontals, you don't have a front. No, you're not dry. You put it on down. You tried it. Alright, so I'm going to cut the weft here so that I can do the closure piece. This is the part that can get really tricky.
And you guys want any barbecue today?
Oh, no, thank you.
Okay.
No, thank you. Crystal, what do you do what you know how to do? That's everything about hair. I'm using my products like clockwork and see a big difference. That is awesome. So I'm putting pressure on the closure. So this is what your closure should look like, guys. You're not supposed to really be able to see a closure there. So that is the goal to this, okay? Will your client come back to remove it, or will it comes off really easily? It's actually water soluble. So all she has to do is go in the shower, let the water run on her head. It gets slimy and the hair, everything slides off, literally. It's like it's almost like a slime because of the gel. That's the reason why I use the gel base, because I know that the gel is going to allow it to just slide right off. Instead, most people make the mistake of putting the liquid cap on the hair, and that's not how it's supposed to work. Do you think it's better for me to buy every product that you have in a bundle? I need it all. My hair is bad. No, don't buy everything you need. Don't buy everything. Oh, Lord. No, please don't. Buy what you need, please. I appreciate the support, but I never say to do that. Merry Christmas. I need a good no great flat iron. Is the one your website the same? Yep, it is mine, and I do. All right, so we're gonna go ahead. Now keep in mind, I did not add any hair to her hair. This is more just for a disguise of that area, and her hair is going to be involved in it. Look at me, mama. All right, so I'm gonna tilt you guys up, and then I'll slide you down. We'll go ahead and cut it. So when you have a problem, call the police. I said, when you have a problem, call. Girl, you guys are funny. She said, they said when you have a problem, call the police. When she said you have a problem, call Crystal. You guys are so cute.
Crystal 911.
Mm-hmm. So under that area, we're going to put a couple tracks in between. Just like that. So if you guys see what I'm doing, this area has the complete area covered, and then I'm going to add a couple tracks in between just to blend her hair in with it. And then if you guys can see here as her hair grows out, because it's in the grow out phase. So I'm not going to do a lot of tracks. I'm only going to do like maybe 1 or 2 rows, and that's it. So I'm not going to split the weft on these tracks that I'm doing because I want them to be full. I'm going to do 1 there. Once again, guys, this is a temporary style. Okay? So keep that in mind. Hey, Brooklyn. And then also, just a heads up, the Boss Babes New York event has 6 seats remaining. The LA event is open, and also the Atlanta event. Tickets are open by going to bossbabesbeautybrunch.com. All right. So this track is going right into the parts, not on the hair. That's another mistake that people often make. They put the weft on the hair, and then when it's time for it to come out, you just put it on the hair instead of in the part. So it makes it even more complicated for it to come out. And I don't put spritz on the weft. It kind of is like a binder. It makes it a little too firm on the hair, so I'm not going to add any spritz to the weft. That's true. It's kind of too fast of a dry, and then the tracks end up slipping out. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and add 1 last track. You can double the weft if you want, Okay, it's an not an alternative. It's an option if you feel like it needs to be a lot fuller. So for this last track, I am going to double the weft, and I'll show you how I do it. So for this part to work, you're going to need your iron with the doubling of the weft, because you need to make sure that the weft is straight before you apply it, meaning the weft doesn't have this bump in it. You don't want any lumps or bumps when you apply this part. Okay, so when I mean to straighten the weft, you take your flat iron, you put it on the weft, and you allow it to take any of the crimps out. You can also run it down the weft. It also helps to seal the weft too, so the hair stays on the weft a lot longer, and it straightens out the weft at the same time. Just like that. And then it adheres a lot better because the weft is hot. So we're going to do one, and then I'm going to go ahead and cut it for the second one, because I already know what length it needs to be. There we go. So we have our 2 tracks. And then I'll show you guys how much glue I put on my weft. I don't like a lot of glue on the weft. This is temporary. We're not trying to make this into her life, okay? That is all you need. You already know what I want.
I'd rather be the keys than the juice. Well, the water.
So funny.
He was almost covered in water.
Alright, so we're going to do the last weft. Can I dress it? What's this? No, this is it. Alright, so I'm going to straighten this one again. So to make sure that this is the right one. It is. And then I'm going to go ahead and add my glue to it, and we're going to put the weft on. Or the hair, or whatever you want to call it. For this last track, I'm not going to put too much glue on it, and I'm going to let it sit and dry for a second while I make sure I clear the way. You don't want any hair in the way when you do the last double weft. Okay? And we're going to take our hair. Ashley can rinse it. And then I put it right on top, but in the part of the last track. That allows it to not be heavy on her head. It shouldn't feel like she has a lot of hair on her head. Just hold on to it, Mom. She'll take it from you. I'm natural. I wish I could do this and stuff and laughing about, but it's possible. But it's a lot easier with relaxed hair. Alright, so we are now done with adding the tracks. So we're going to just take a quick look at it. Make sure that our wefts lay back down. That's all we need. We don't need a lot. We're gonna cut it into some layers and then send her home. So the goal is that her hair is here. She has her parts. Okay. So it looks like all hers when we're done. All right, so let's go ahead and trim it up.
Okay.
Took out
Okay.
I have another project. She lives in Hollywood, but she
and we're gonna do some notching. You don't want it to be a blunt line. This cannot be a blunt line, guys. It will not
Did you
blend.
get camera time?
all the time.
Okay,
All
I
the
think I
time.
know.
Cause she, you know what I'm talking about? She's like a fair complexion,
Yes,
real skinny.
yes. Okay.
That's a college together.
Okay.
Her and I have another friend that works for BT.
Thank you, Brandy.
Well, she did BT breaks and then she started with TRL now.
Okay.
So her name is Jamila. But anyway, also say they live in California. So when I go, I'm always with them.
Oh, okay. So both of them are into entertainment.
She's like, oh, my girl, what is this?
So cute.
I always try to do it. It's not like, oh, I just knew you. I do that, girl.
For
Like,
the
oh,
Miss
okay.
Right, words, I'm talking and texting everybody.
Anyway, so you know her, she's having an event in LA. The
You're going for that?
Of course, could I leave her behind? I don't think she'd allow me to.
Especially not my birthday week.
And she acts like we doing something for her birthday. We ain't doing that.
Oh, we doing everything. We going to California. What you think?
Where are you from originally?
New York.
Come on, too.
How's it up here?
Me?
After graduation.
Because of me. She followed me.
Who are you? No, after graduation, I had moved out here.
Alright, guys, so took down from the mouth. First thing we're gonna do is go ahead and mold down the top part of her head. Some people put under the dryer. I think she's over the dryer, so I'm not gonna put her back under the dryer.
The same as me.
So what I'm doing is molding down the top. Hey Ashley, they say hey Ashley. They can hear your voice in the background. Oh, I gotta tell you, somebody had to go off on yesterday for you.
What? Oh, because my bald head?
No, they say you're unprofessional, you're rude.
Really?
Just like that. I had to give them the business though.
Oh.
You came for the wrong one. I might not like Ash, but you're not gonna come.
Ooh.
That's what you're not
You
gonna
love
do.
me. But wait, what I do?
I don't know. I can't remember. I gotta go look at it and tell you. But don't worry. I gave her the business just for you.
Thank you.
I took my time out for that one.
I'm
honey.
probably, never mind. I was gonna say, I'm probably nicer than you or something.
Exactly. Way nicer. Anybody knows me know I'm like cutthroat. Like, I'll get you. All right, so we're gonna spray a little bit of Sebastian Shaper. Took down for me, mama.
Social media people. I said social media people.
Yeah.
Oh, on here, yeah. They could care less, and then they get mad when then they call you a professional because you respond. Okay, call me whatever. You ain't gotta be on here. You don't even have to look. I don't know about everyone else, but this lady is beautiful. I've never seen someone take so much pride in making someone else so beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, took down for me a little bit more. So I'm styling her hair now. No silk out required. And then as I style her or curl her hair, I'll do the same for the track.
Remember she's getting cold.
Really?
Why
And this is exactly what the person said too.
You're a total stranger. Doesn't even
Oh.
know you.
They don't know. They don't know my heart.
He talked to me because it was happening to me.
You were using jet lag, right?
Mm-hmm.
He didn't want to scare you. You had enough on you with the kid.
He talked to you about Dion?
And you. All the time. Blah, blah, blah. I love my family. Give him a break. He wanted to know what he was dealing with before he dumped it on me. He was getting close.
But he died, saving you. Sorry, that came out way harsher than I anticipated.
You're right. He wouldn't be standing here if he hadn't put himself between me and that storm.
Mark was in a storm. The night I found out what Dion could do, I mean, there were people in the rain, and Mark was one of them.
Oh my God. He was there.
Mark?
The thing in the storm.
For being the storm, what do you mean?
That thing killed Mark. And it wants to kill me too.
So I'm soaking the extension here.
What are you
So
talking about? It's a storm coming to kill you. Storms don't work like that. No, hey, wait, why can't I see you yet?
thank you guys.
Hey, I wouldn't need your help if Mark was here.
So it's 198 people on the live, but there's only 60 thumbs up. I don't know how this is possible, you guys. So if I get everybody to close your chat and come back after you thumbs up the live, that would be great. This tells YouTube to keep me on the rankings. Like, I need to be up there with the people who have the 1,000,000 and 100,000 subscribers when I don't even have 6 digits yet. And it works. It keeps me up there. So all of this we're going to clean up. But our first go-to is, of course, to make it straight so that everything looks cohesive.
I met Charlotte Tuck.
What? Where?
She has abilities too. She got them in Iceland. At the Aurora event.
That's not possible. Mark and I meticulously documented and cataloged every celestial and terrestrial anomaly.
Mark had powers too. She says that
Thank you, guys.
everyone that was out there got them, but you were there.
I stayed in the earth. I was collecting data. Oh, I stayed in the earth. That was the job. I was doing my job. So everybody at that event got superpowers, and I got nothing. Wow.
I know it sounds crazy, but it explains everything. Dion got this from his dad.
Like hereditary superpowers? Okay, wait, I need to...
So what do you guys think of this so far?
She disappeared.
This is not a technique for just anybody to do, though, guys. Make sure you go to someone that knows and understands what this is. This is not a, oh, I'm going to do this at home kind of thing.
There's no way she'll come back if she doesn't trust me.
Looks natural. They say it looks natural.
That's what I'm looking for.
Does it look natural?
Yes, it does. I'm going to put it in my list for next time.
For next time. Gotcha. It's plastic on there.
But he didn't. He left me unprepared for all of this.
Took down the
Creative processes and astrophysics.
It's Dad. I really need to get a science project.
Okay, wait, can you talk to me before you make anything radioactive, please? Hey, baby, I want to talk to you
Your testimonies are gonna go through the roof. Thank you. And if you guys have any of my products, the new site allows you to leave reviews on each of those products. So if there's a product that you got, if you could please leave a review on there, that would be great. That tells others how good or even bad a product is, if it worked for you, what your situation was, that kind of thing, because everything I do is word of mouth. I don't pay for advertising. I do it in real life with real people.
You're such a special kid.
Other than that,
Charming.
her reviews won't be too good. If she had to write a review about her boss, I don't think it would be great.
It would be amazing.
It would?
Amazing.
I feel like you would go and...
I'm very
Ash.
detailed. I'm very honest.
She's extremely detailed with her reviews. Never ask her for one.
That is true. Lord. Because I need people to understand.
This isn't about powers. This is about people treating you differently because of the color of your skin.
I thought that was getting fixed.
You're fixing it.
Could you believe she only has 2 tracks
Mr. Campbell
or 2
has
rows,
bad ideas.
and then her closure top? Everything else is all her.
They are telling him
So that is how
to
you
treat
want this to
differently.
really come out. You want it to look like it is all you. What? How would she care for it at home? She just wrap her hair like she normally would.
Well, it's not fair.
She comes every 2 to 3 weeks anyway, so. Actually, they said Krista's a great mom.
Maybe, you know.
I definitely think so.
Actually, I wish you
Except for when she pisses me off. And then I tell her through the intercom that she's fired when she calls in to come inside. I think that's every Saturday though. I think I probably ask every single Saturday.
You can't give any reason for people
So down this way for me.
Oh.
hurt you.
That's a sad conversation to have with your kids.
Especially at his age.
Yes.
Teaching him right.
See, they're on here defending you. They're like, no, don't fire Ashley. At least one person likes you.
Aw,
That is so cute.
that makes me sleep at night. Thanks, guys.
What are you super embarrassed to?
Ash is a star. If I'm on here without you, like, where's Ash? Are you by yourself today?
Give up?
No, but Ash is a bomb assistant, you guys.
So you're gonna sit for like 15 minutes? You can take right over there.
Somebody said I'm at the point, Crystal, that I don't even care if you do my hair or not. I just want to sit down and listen to all the knowledge you have about hair.
That's
Thank
so
you.
true.
Dropping gems.
If you hot, Ash, just open the door. Okay, so when you get to the top here, we have to make sure that it is flat. This will not work with lumpy or bumpy tracks. So you can't speed through the silking process of this part because you need it to lay down. You need it to look like her hair. Okay? Of course we know that it is not her hair, but you want it to appear as natural as possible. It's weave, y'all. Some people would want to put a track right here. I chose not to put a track there because guess what? If the breeze blows, I want it to look like it's hers when the breeze blows. But they said make sure Ashley is the next month when I come, pretty please. They say you need to be here when they come.
Thank you. What's that? Let me see it. What's
I
that?
don't know. Go on there and see.
Oh yeah, let me read that comment.
I have no hair and I love it, no bills. You think it's no bills until you get bored. We're women. We get bored very quickly. Miss Krista, you can't fire your sidekick. She's your bestie. She really is. We're not really besties. You know what I mean? We cool. We straight. I don't even know where she lives.
Do grown people say they're besties?
Yes.
No, I have best friends.
Yes. You always say it. All about those bird people that you have in New York. You always call them besties.
Don't call my New York.
But if Judy was here, he'd be like, "I'm damn birds."
Birds, Brooklyn birds. But honestly, all my friends I've had since I was probably like 11, 12.
I am her best friend though.
Yeah, right.
I call her at work all the time. I call her at her job
But
all the time. And if she don't answer, I'm gonna call again.
But let me call a texter that asks her something having to do with business.
She does real petty stuff.
Like I have to send her the same text message
because I be doing
5
stuff.
times to ask her. Like
I be doing things. I be doing things. I'm
know,
busy.
That's why don't send it again, and I'll just put a question mark.
Because you just know that I felt if I was gonna answer right away, the intent was to answer right away.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. So far, this is where we are. We're about to cut the back because you don't want to give her a mullet, right? Took down for me. And I think I'm gonna just use my clipper to do it because I like straight lines. I'm funny with bobs, so I don't like not blunt. I need it to just be, you know what I'm saying? Crystal, my house wants to know, do you Caucasian people here? Yes, I do all cultures. I'm multicultural. I started with Caucasians, the lighter skin community. I did. I started with the lighter skin community. So yes, I do. So we're checking our box, make sure that everything's in the right place. At the same time, it cleaned up all those little hairs that she had down here anyway. So tell me what you guys think. Show her some love. Tell her what you think. She always just lets me do anything. Just do whatever. Make it look cute. Go ahead, baby. That's all I get. Go ahead, baby. You want some of this side off? Off your face? Oh, this part.
Shorter.
Well,
Yeah, shorter.
you want it shorter?
Yeah.
All right, so this way. She wants it shorter, so let's do it. I can't make it too much shorter though, because then it's gonna be too short from the back. That's better. Much better?
Yep.
Yeah, we go. She wanted it shorter, so we took it shorter. All right, tuck down for me. So we're gonna give her a very, very, very quick bump. Nothing too much. We've already basically straightened it out anyway. Thank you, Tashana. Trust me, if I saw them, I would address them. I don't even play. I care less about YouTube. I will tell you about yourself. But you leave the disrespectful ones right where they are. They're typically the ones that have hair trouble and they're just mad because they can't do it what it is. It's just what it is. Or it's a stylist who feels like you shouldn't be sharing that much knowledge, like you're gonna get something's gonna be stolen from you by giving away free knowledge to people. It's kind of stupid. Tashana, yes, I do Caucasian, light skin, brown people. We call, yep, everybody. Everybody.
He's missing another day of school? Yeah, teacher work day. Which means I spent the morning trying to keep him busy, and I have 5 job interviews today. Willa said she would put in a word with the company. All you need to do is drop in and talk to Kwame. I don't want to talk to Kwame. And why are you talking to Willa? Because she called me. She's worried about you. She doesn't need to be, okay? I'm handling my business. Just like I did when I was in college. Here we go.
Did you answer the gray hair question?
No, I can't see them all. I'm kind of skipping over.
It says, can you address gray hair care, eliminating the yellow and dealing with the combo of wiry hair and the hair that is not yet full gray?
Okay, so part one, if the hair turns yellow, then you need to use a violet-based shampoo. That will eliminate the yellow. Or you can get a violet toner with a stylist can do it for you, however you choose to do it. Part two, you're going to have to deal with whatever the majority of your hair is. There's no ultimate fix, because if one part is wiry, one part isn't, guess what? The part that is the majority of the head is what you're going to cater to. Don't think too much, because you're going to end up driving yourself straight nuts.
I will have a job by the end of today, okay?
And conditioning will help a lot.
Yes.
Let me just get this little piece right here.
And I talked to Dion about his racist ass t-shirt. And what did you say? It isn't.
It looks easy, but when you attempt anything, we do. It looks easy. It sure does.
Alright, I'll see you later. I'll fix it. Alright.
And then guess what? If she wants to push her hair behind her ear, she can.
Hey, you know there's an off switch on that thing.
Look at that. So she was able to get her hair pulled behind her ear, even with the top on, the piece on the top. Placement is everything with this kind of service.
How long she can keep
Hey,
it?
how are you? Yeah, you can just sit in the lobby. I'll be out for you in just a moment, okay, Mama? Yes, go straight around. It's on the back wall.
Okay.
All right, guys. So I'm gonna. Yes,
How
Mama.
long she can keep it?
About 2 weeks,
Oh,
because it's glued, so she's gonna end up sweating something.
okay. But it looks
All right, guys. So
nice.
tell me what you think.
Oh, I love it.
What do you guys think? I'll bring you up close so you can see what we're working with here.
Now that is cute.
Oh, it's so cute.
Now I look like I can't went to the hairdresser.
Yes, she does.
Yeah.
She's able to pull her hair behind her ear on either side. Okay? So she can go behind the ear on either side. It's her choice. The world doesn't have to know that there's anything there.
And I said, yes, it is cute.
Thank you. And you want to leave it light, because as she starts to wrap it, her natural oils are going to go in there and everything start meshing together. So you don't want to do too much too soon, and then you eliminate the time or limit the time that she has with this style. So
She looks so nice, beautiful, just gorgeous. Especially your client's hair looks amazing. Whatever problem they bring you, you seem to have a magical way to fix it.
thank you.
I love
All right,
it.
guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on my next client. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget the 12 days of Christmas sale is going to begin this evening. And every single day between now and Christmas Day, there will be a different sale on a different product. So that's how we're gonna do the 12 days of Christmas. I can tell you today's product is the Growth Elixir, and it is 25% off. But you guys, just if you're on our email list, you'll get notification of the sale. The code is Christmas. So the code for the entire 12 days is going to be Christmas, but it's only going to apply to certain products. So you'll get an email every day with the new product of the day. Cool? Don't forget to thumbs up this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to my channel. Boss Babes event. I have 6 seats left for New York, so you're able to get those tickets by going to bossbabebeautybrunch.com. Also, tickets for Atlanta and LA are available as well. So I'll see everybody later, and I'll upload some new videos tonight. Bye!
When you